Thank you, dancers, for that wonderful presentation of fame and applause. All the performances tonight showcase the many clever and diverse talents of our Rossmoyne students. A special thank you goes to our music and dance teachers for all their efforts in preparing the students tonight. And now, to that very special moment of the evening. It is now my great pleasure to invite the head boy, Jeffrey Chandra, to deliver his valedictory address. Please make Jeffrey welcome.
Good evening, distinguished guests, beloved parents, devoted staff, and of course, my fellow classmates, graduating class of 2016. As a blurry-eyed 13-year-old many years ago, I never dreamt that today I'd be standing here, representing the class of 2016. I am indeed humbled by this honor, and thank you all for joining me as we celebrate these last few precious moments of high school life. The cliche, time flies, has never felt as true as it does today. Now, the last few weeks have been filled with mixed emotions. Joy, as we realize that after just 3 more weeks, we don't have to deal with anxiety and waste anymore. But also extreme sadness, as we come to the realization that our high school journey is nearly over, and that soon we will all be going our separate ways. But within this group, I see the future. Esther Lee as the next chart topper, Caitlin McNamara as the next Picasso, our very own Jeffrey Chua as the next Toby Bryant. And who can forget, since we're Rossmoyne, there are at least 25 future mathematicians here. There is no doubt that this cohort is filled with overwhelming talent and has used their gifts to achieve their own personal goals. So, as tonight is a celebration of our journey together, let me take you back in time to relive the varied and exciting experiences that the class of 2016 dared to venture in and pursue. Walking into the maths department, we saw eager students at work. Even then, we could spot the 25 math geniuses I mentioned before. They were the ones eager to solve the most mind-boggling problems, and even voluntarily paid $5 to sit the Australian maths competition. For the rest of us, if we weren't mathematical geniuses, it didn't matter, because we were taking baby steps to achieve our own goals. As we stopped by the science building, the keen eyes of science teachers could spot Rossmoyne's very own Einsteins and Newtons being born. These same keen eyes, however, weren't working when they didn't notice that 99% of us weren't wearing safety glasses while literally playing with fire. There were also our very own historians, future economists, and geographers being discovered over at Humanities and Social Sciences. Again, they sit amongst us tonight with so many awards to their name. For the rest of us, if science and maths wasn't our cup of tea, it didn't matter, because we were taking baby steps to achieve our own goals. In the Performing Arts Centre, we hear our friends learning to make joyful music, and over at Drama and Dance, we admire the sheer talent and artistry already emerging amongst our peers. It is not surprising that they have been called upon to entertain us on countless occasions. Our hearts were swelled with pride as they witness how they have grown from strength to strength as teachers tapped into their creative geniuses. Such prowess was equally evident in the sporting arena, where we gave loud cheers as our truly skilled sportsmen beat our opponents. Yet again, the rest of us may not be gifted in these fields, but it didn't matter, because we were taking baby steps to achieve our own goals. Last but not least, we find ourselves in the vicinity of the Lope and English's building. As we pass by classes, we hear teachers shout the age-old phrases: analyze, supercharging vocabulary. You guys are really close to passing this time. next home. And of course, even if the rest of us were borderline illiterate, it didn't matter. Because we were taking baby steps to achieve our goals. But as we traveled in time into upschool, we realized that it was not without obstacles in our path. Take for instance, when we all finally wore blue shirts, except for Mark, who obviously didn't get the memo. And within this, everyone knows that the blue shirt plays two major roles. For starters, it's much more fashionable than the white one. And more importantly, it's actually an invitation for all your teachers to start talking to you about their personal lives. We also saw education and study take a backseat to more important things, like bulking and going to the gym. This rings truer for none other than our very own Dylan Henderson. And of course, who could forget the dark days of Year 11, where the English block became a one-way fortress. Gone were the days of entering through the front door, or even going up through the inside staircase. No, my friends, you may only get to class in the most inefficient and inconvenient way possible. But this brings us to right now. Year 12 has been a blur for most. Filled with the pressures of waste and many assessments, it has often been difficult to sit back and really appreciate the essence of our final year. So take this moment to look to your left and to your right, and see the familiar faces of the people that after 5 years of high school, you can call your friends. They, more than anyone else, know what you have been through. These are just few of the things unique to us that forever characterize our experience at Rossmoyne, and there is no doubt that these memories, experiences, and of course our friendships will stay with us long after we forget about differentiation and swap codes. But as we know, throughout our high school journey, we have many helping hands. It would be remiss of us if we did not acknowledge those who have prepared the path and guided us to success. Each and every one of our amazing teachers has gone above and beyond. Teachers who make us feel special, but rightfully remind us not to have an overinflated sense of entitlement. Throughout our high school life, they have given us insights into unique perspectives much more mature than our own. They have worked towards not only teaching us the curriculum, but also developing us into world citizens. Aided by their knowledge, we have been taught how to think, instead of what to think. And we must not understate the profound role our parents have played in getting us here. You have been there for us, with encouragement and care. You have had faith when we doubted ourselves. You have instilled in us the self-confidence needed to reach for our dreams. We hope to follow in your footsteps, and in the future, we endeavour to give back to you rather than burden you. Therefore, I think it goes without saying, they are the real MVPs. And of course, we owe thanks to our spiritual leader, Mrs. Leach. Her dedication to the year group has been one of a kind, and we cannot show our appreciation enough. She has worked tirelessly behind the scenes, monitoring our progress, and above all, making sure we stayed alive. Even when we shocked her with horrible attendance during assessment 3 weeks, she has stuck by us every step of the way. She's not only our year coordinator, she has become a confidant and our friend. And lastly, you, the graduating class of 2016. All you sitting here tonight has achieved something amazing. For 5 enduring years, you have shown dedication to learning, whether that be in the gym, in the classroom, on the dance floor, or in the workplace. It has been the result of our ambition to do our personal best, to persist, to persevere, to work as individuals, and to work as a team, our ability to take small steps. As graduates, we face many uncertainties in both the immediate and distant future, but let's think steps. The inspirational leader, Naeem Calloway, asserts, sometimes the smallest step in the right direction ends up being the biggest step you take in your life. Tiptoe if you must, my dear friends, but please continue to take the step. And I might add, even at the most trying times. So, whilst we've had a blast for the last few years, don't reflect on our graduation with sadness. As one door closes, many more open. Therefore, look to the future with enthusiasm and eagerness. Because, my dear friends, our best days are still ahead of us. With this, I'll finish with a simple good luck, and a wish that small steps may allow our paths to cross again in the future. Thank you.